Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 175G. This is a gold anodized aluminum commercial type saddle threshold. The 175 is representative of the profile of this threshold. The G stands for gold anodized aluminum. This threshold is going to be available in several different finishes. Before we get to that, as I'm waiting for the catalog to load, it's called the saddle threshold because if you use your imagination, it looks like a saddle. Okay. Dimensionally, this threshold is very common in terms of its compatibility with many different applications. It's 4-inch wide. This is going to be something that can be used commercially and residentially. It's 1/2 inch tall, again, very commiserate with typical commercial door undercuts, and maybe even compatible with your residential application. Although a 1/2 inch undercut could be very, or a allowance for a 1/2 inch threshold could be very typical. 5/8 undercut, maybe a 3/4 inch undercut would work very well. The 175 is available in, well, first of all, it's available in two base materials, aluminum and architectural bronze, sometimes called brass. The 175A is mill finish aluminum. The 175D is dark anodized bronze on aluminum. The 175G, gold anodized on aluminum. It's then available as a 175B. The B is architectural bronze or brass. Onto that finish, it can be provided as either mill finish, satin brass finish, which would be like a 606 satin brass finish. It can be done in a 605 polished brass finish. It can be done in a 613 oil rubbed bronze finish. Okay, so those are the finishes that it's available in and the base materials. It is, again, common for a residential installation. Anywhere where 4-inch and 1/2 inch tall works. This would be great for maybe a basement door where your door is going to reside somewhere over the threshold. You're going to bring a door sweep somewhere. Okay, very typical. You might use this with an automatic door bottom because it's got a nice wide plateau. You'd be able to have your door reside, and then your automatic door bottom can be out here. For commercial applications, 4x1/2, very common. Gold would be typical if you were trying to do a, well, obviously if you're matching polished brass finish. The 1/2 inch, while it has not always been handicapped compliant in terms of ADA, it is now, so that would comply there as well. Now, it's available in the site in several different lengths. Everything from about 2 foot to 8 foot. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. Here's why. Let's say this is a residential application, 30-inch door, you've got some sort of exterior 30-inch door, and you need a threshold for it. If you were to have to cut this down to 30-inch, you'd likely eliminate that countersink that's there. On this 3-foot threshold, the next one's all the way here in the center. And speaking of that countersink, screws are included in a complementary finish. So you'll be stuck cutting it, drilling a new hole, and countersinking a new hole, and sometimes one, if not all three of those, can prove to be a challenge. If it's a commercial application and you're installing this as a person who makes a living installing hardware, it certainly would be no problem at all. Or you might just not want the work of having to cut it down. The factory's going to cut this out of a long length anyway, maybe a 14-foot extrusion. You might as well just cut it for you. So if you would like that to be provided, we'll not only give you that first countersink at the proper distance from the edge, but the proper center to center as well. Simply order the next longest piece or pieces and indicate in the comment field the net length to ship at. Now, the name Pemko is synonymous with all things weather stripping related, not only thresholds made of aluminum, but door bottoms, perimeter gasketing. As we discussed earlier, aluminum, architectural bronze, and stainless steel as well. Pemko has a full comprehensive offering of residential, purely residential weather stripping, like kerf-in style, long reach, sort of plastic covered foam material. They also do aluminum continuous geared hinges, along with steel vision frames for use in both wood and metal doors. If you have any questions on the Pemko 175G gold anodized aluminum commercial saddle type threshold or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.